pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everyone. Jamie is on the road this evening, so she will not be here. And Tammy had a previous commitment, and said, okay, she had a lot of extra hours with the train and graduation and everything. I said, so Haley, would you please call the roll?
Mrs. Davis? Here. Mr. Basic?
Here.
Mrs. Festmaker?
Here.
Mrs. Clyde? Here. Mrs. Sherritt?
Here.
Is there a motion then to excuse Jamie?
I'll make a motion to excuse Jamie.
Thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say so. On pages 1 and 2, we have the May 11th minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve May 11th minutes.
Second that.
Any further discussion or questions? Hearing none, then would you please call the roll?
Mrs. Davis? Yes. Mr. Basic?
Yes.
Mrs. Festmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Clyde? Yes. Mrs. Sherritt?
Yes.
On pages 3 through 5, we have the May 2026 bank reconciliations.
I'll make a motion to approve the bank reconciliation.
Second.
Any further discussion or questions? Hearing none, then Haley, would you please call that roll?
Mrs. Davis? Yes. Mr. Festmaker? Mr. Basic?
Yes.
Mrs. Festmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Clyde?
Yes.
Mrs. Sherritt?
Sorry, yes.
Okay, thank you. Pages 6 through 8, we have the May 2026 vouchers.
I'll make a motion to approve the May 2026 vouchers.
Any further discussion or questions? Hearing none, then would you please call the roll?
Mrs. Davis? Yes. Mr. Basic?
Yes.
Mrs. Festmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Clyde?
Yes.
Mrs. Sherritt?
Yes.
And finally, the May 2026 gas and ERUs. They are on pages 9 through 11.
I'll make a motion to approve the areas.
Second that.
Any further questions or discussion? Hearing none, then would you please call the roll?
Mrs. Davis? Yes. Mr. Basic?
Yes.
Mrs. Festmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Clyde?
Yes.
Mrs. Sherritt?
Yes.
Okay. We do have some visitors this evening. If Melanie and Jeff, if you see under new business, we do have banners at the pool.
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm going to let you guys, if you want to go ahead. Melanie?
So we have our regular typical vinyl VBS banner that we've hung at the pool every year, so I just wanted to make sure that it was fun for us to hang it out again like we always do. So
When we get to that, there have been a lot of different organizations that have reached out to us as kind of free advertisement, maybe,
Sure.
some of them. So that's one of the things council needs to decide, what kind of banner. So I'm not putting you off now, but you may want to hang out there for a little bit. Jeff, you have?
I saw the lights were on for the school, saying it's a school zone. I guess school's in session. Is that an oversight or is it on for the summer?
I think that's something that Luke has to get a hold of
Okay,
and
okay.
back with.
And the other one I had, and I'm not sure if we have a city ordinance or not, about signs again. Like we weren't wanting to put maybe a sign out there in front of the church, that property that we have next to that garage. And if there is even a permanent sign, what would we need to do to start that process?
Come in, look over
Get
the
some
sign,
plans? Okay, that's all.
fill a permit out. And
Okay. Okay. Does it matter if it's permanent or if it's temporary? Either way?
I don't think there's any, I mean, it's still gonna be the same rule
Okay.
of what, the size and all that.
Okay. Very good. Okay. That's it.
Answer 2 for
Yeah,
right now.
got it. Okay.
Carrie and Deb, you don't want to have anything? Mike, because you were on for like about every one of them this
You
evening.
know, I saw that.
Don't sound quite so excited.
Mike, we changed it last meeting where if it doesn't need voted on, we just say the meeting minute title and
Yep.
then minutes to be filed.
Okay. Yeah, and I see I messed up anyway when I did the minutes. So, in the paper in front of you has agenda on it, and that should be minutes across there. But other than that, I believe everything else is good to go. So, just the underlined marks is the highlighted marks of notification for that stuff that was there on that meeting for the planning and zoning on Wednesday, April 15th of 2026 at 6:30. We just had a review with Greg Reed's variance, and no issues with the neighbors. Everything was pretty good forward. New business, the Haddocks Edition and Pendleton HOA. I agreed to speak with the owner and go down and measure the setbacks, and I did all that, and everything was in accordance to the village ordinances. So,
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
Any further questions? Then all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, do you want to
I'm gonna go right to.
keep on going?
Yep.
Military
go-
banner?
Yeah, go right to the May 4th meeting. Let's see, myself, Pam and Deb were all present. We had some discussions about Billy and Jared, best solution for hanging the banners, and Deb had already had the new banners added to the list, and the list was sorted on the paper for hanging order, and the committee decided to meet on Thursday, and I believe the time was correct, they were at 3:30, and we came and met, and we sorted the flags over here next door, and so they were in hanging order, and other than that, all good.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Any further questions, discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay.
Okay. Can we go right on to the next one?
Yeah, we'll just keep you going, Mike.
Alright. So, May 20th, 2026, the minutes for the Planning and Zoning Committee. Come down to item number 3. This item, Greg was going to have Joe Cousin from the Union Bank have her permit resubmitted, and then it was noted that this wasn't needed, that everything was good. And then there was questions about the solar panel stuff, and it says it was determined that there's nothing needed for any statement as far as our ordinance, whether it can be mounted on the front or back of the house, because the fact is it's roof mounted. So at that point in time, it has no bearing. When it's ground mounted, it's a different story. So, and then line item 2 there, the pergola in the village green space. It was discussed to possibly put the pergola down at the park in place of one of the small shelters that was removed, and then to hang the Edison lights from the green space between Jim Smith's building and John Hart's building, and that's supposed to be not hang any lower than 13'6" at the lowest point. So, other than that, the Macomb Community Partnership requesting the use of a fire ring in the downtown business district, and this was previously open burning ban in the downtown business district, but it's not permitted. This was as an option. So, the discussions was, which I forgot to write down on there, was if they wanted to use like the little propane space heaters around or whatever, those kind of things could, are feasible, because they're not open flame, right? All right, so and then requested for an update for the variance form to add wording or correct the wording. It was noted the ordinance, I forgot to put the number on there. When a request for a variance is made, that the neighbors are notified within 14 days in advance, and then again, 7 days in advance prior to the planning and zoning meeting, and this is going to be looked into to see what Finley's doing at this point in time, to see how we proceed with our ordinance. That's it.
I did talk to Matt. Basically the way we were doing it is correct or okay. The only thing, maybe the 7 days is another advertisement in the paper or Facebook or out front that we're having a meeting.
Gotcha.
Not particular to each person that's.
Yeah, not the family, or not the residents of the surrounding properties. Okay.
Okay, then is there a motion to pass that planning and zoning?
I'll make a motion to approve this.
One second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, then all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay. If I understand right, you have cemetery.
Okay, so what in our last meeting, we talked about Wreaths Across America being organized again this year by Kathy Abbott, just so we can help spread the word and encourage people to purchase wreaths for the veteran graves. The laying of the wreaths will be on December 19th. The cemetery is looking into repairing and replacing fencing depending on different funding opportunities. There were also some great volunteers from the United Way who helped clean the headstones prior to Memorial Day. And a little update on Macomb Funeral Home is being managed by Miller Funeral Home out of St. Mary's now. So you might see some difference in the posting for the obituaries and things like that. And memorial bricks are now available for patrons to order, but we need a minimum of 6 before we can put a work order into receipt.
And that's in that newer area when you first enter the cemetery, right, those bricks?
The one at the Veterans Memorial.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
the orange
Just
ones,
to the right.
orange ones are for anybody, and the
Right.
black ones are for vets.
Okay, is there a motion?
Have we had any on it yet?
I don't know that.
That comes to me,
No.
but we've had 2 so far.
Okay.
And we have some space in the black one, as you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And then we had the May PMP, and that's the filed one, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
So the chief's report on, let's see, the PMP for 519. Chief's report, Ricky, which is the new intern, provided the report. There were 21 runs and 1 mutual aid. The whole upstairs and everything, the new furniture arrived in, everything's really cleaned up really well, and it was nice. The village got involved with taking care of the electrical and lights and everything down there. I think that was a big plus and a real positive towards the whole group. And then Ricky had also provided an example of a monthly shift schedule to allow for visual upcoming scheduling changes for staffing. So portable radio batteries were presented by the chief and motioned by myself, I guess, here. This case, second by Lycan, and so to get additional batteries for the additional radios and stuff that we found to keep active. So other than that, I think at this point it seems like everything's a positive and moving forward, and I think good things are to come in that department.
Good. Very good.
Alrighty, on to the Northwest Hancock Joint Fire Districts for 519. The chief's report, we had 11 runs and 1 mutual aid, or no mutual aids. New member updates, have 1 new recruit. His name was Andrew McKee. And then the grants that we have in process is the State Fire Marshal grant $14,180, which was awarded to us. Must turn in invoice and documentation as the money is spent. All documentation is due by 10/1. And then the lights are in and are ordered for the FSS fiscal officer. And then waiting on hose washers. And then the fiscal officer requested clarification on who will be submitting the necessary documentation when the reimbursement for the grant is from the grant awarded. And then also applied Mickey from National First Responders Grant and to reapply for the grass truck. And then we had, which one was it? We located one of our trucks. We ended up putting on gov deals, and it turned out to be a pretty lucrative thing because we got quite a bit of money back from selling that truck. So that's another positive.
I saw it loaded up today, heading out.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you said you did the title notarized.
Yeah, that was good positive too. So,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Thank you.
all good things.
Anything under old business? Under new business, the banners at the pool, like, people reach out to me all the time wanting to put banners up there. I kind of ran it by Rob, just to see whether we're obligated. Basically, Rob said we could say no banners at all, or we could go with banners that the village supports, or people support us, or that we're associated with. So, or
When you say support, that's not like you're supporting their mission. It would be that you're supporting it financially.
Right.
It could be,
The
I don't
cookie-
want to misspeak, but the Cookie
the
Festival,
Cookie
or
Festival,
fireworks.
we support them by having a free swim day.
Right. The issue you get with is that you're going to get into a pickle with, you support the Boy Scouts, and then the Satan worshippers want to come into town, and then you're not supporting them, and then you're buying yourself a problem.
I'll make a
Or
motion.
whatever, I'm famous for my bad examples.
I don't want to fight those battles.
It's tough to pick and choose, and it's just better, you're just better off not doing it, and that's not the first time that any village or city's ever done that.
So I just think that we better go with some direction. I think you kind of hit the nail on the head there. You get some different groups that want to come in.
I'll make a motion that it's just the village supported banners.
I'll second that.
Would that eliminate, sorry, I ask
Yes.
a question. Would that eliminate the issue you brought up with the outside groups coming in and, like, what if they were to move into our community and, I don't know, they had, it was an institution that we supported, or you also supported, but then they wanted to put up a banner that maybe you didn't like.
I
They
just
did the
don't
same.
want, I just don't want, my advice would be, I don't want to see council be picking and choosing.
Right.
Okay.
If it's something that the village is, financially has an interest in, that's one thing.
That's what my
But
motion
to
is.
say a
Financially
campaign
supported.
sign or something
Yeah.
like that,
Right.
No.
Yeah.
that just gets tough. And
But
you're
it's
just,
also, like you see the clicker tickets, and those are
That's
with the
police.
village because it's police, right? So those, because we've had that up year after year.
right, I mean, dare to keep kids off drugs, or, I mean,
That's all.
that's one thing.
Oh,
We
associated with
yeah.
the-
Still supported
yeah.
by the.
Yeah.
The police department, so I would say that's
By
fine,
the police
but
department.
I would say village supported in that term of what Rob was saying.
Village financially supports. Did you get that? Oh, you're quick. Any further discussion or questions? Okay, then would you please call the roll?
Mrs. Davis? Yes. Mr. Pinkett?
Yes.
Mrs. Esteriger?
Yes.
Mrs. Clyde?
Yes.
Mrs. Sherrick? Yes.
Okay. I guess that answers some questions.
So you're saying no then, or yes?
Well, it's-
I don't know,
yeah.
I don't understand.
Well, village supported, yeah, what's, you said financially.
Financially supports.
Okay, so the village doesn't give the church.
Correct, so we wouldn't
money?
allow that at
Right,
that
we
point.
do not financially support Vacation Bible School.
Okay.
The free swim day at the Cookie Festival, we've done that since I've been around. I just told the Macomb Community Partnership that we want to make sure that we have that on record then.
So going with that, 'cause usually it's like all lifeguards on deck, right?
Pardon me?
When it's the free swim day, it's usually most of the time all lifeguards available.
Yeah.
Do we have enough what is Randy's,
That-
target number?
That's, usually we have them all down there. Not
Well, I'm
so
just
much the
wondering, like,
dispatchers.
as far as like the hours work, like, well, we have the pool open, is it a good number for Randy to have? Like, he's not gonna run into,
If we support the free swim, is that enough lifeguards?
yeah. Do we have enough lifeguards to support?
We probably have more than we did last year.
Okay, okay.
He had, what, 300 the first day down there?
He just texted me, there's 306 as of today.
Wow.
I was there
Even with the
today.
$2 Mondays, also.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
I'll make.
Do you know what, I'm sorry, I'll go on. Do you know what Randy's, target number of lifeguards is? Or is he just, is this a good number or is this still low for us?
I would like to see somewhere around the 10 range, because once activities start, then you lose.
Yeah, you lose a lot of supporters.
You're losing them. So, we had a lot of those on there, was gonna do part-time, but I know Bluffton, Grant went over there because he has swim practice and he was gonna be a lifeguard over there, but there was 52 of them at the meeting.
Wow.
So he's like, I'm never gonna get any hours, so he came back here. I think Ben Ewing was gonna go to North Baltimore, and he decided to work full-time here. So,
So we have the availability more for them. And we have more dispatchers this year than last, so that helps open up some guards.
Is the Ally, is she getting her certificate? So that, the last girl, Ally Benetta,
Mhm.
she will be moving up to a regular lifeguard.
Okay, then I say, yeah, because you have to be 16, right?
15.
Oh, 15, okay.
15 by the end of the last day of the,
Okay.
their certification.
You want a motion for the free swim?
Yes.
I'll make a motion for the Cookie Fest free swim day.
A second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the next one's kind of a biggie, the traffic lights. And I think you have it on yours. Do you want to talk about it now, or wait till we get to that?
That doesn't matter.
If you-
With our grant, the top grant that is for the downtown, that is new sidewalks, new street light poles. Well, during that grant, there was a study done, because it was brought to our attention that our traffic lights may be unwarranted. So the study was done and the counts came back, and ODOT says you do not need those traffic lights.
Can you do? You need 4 ways, or stop.
Stop signs.
Wow.
So, at first, we were kinda like, but we were told we could have liability issues. So we talked to Rob, I don't know if I'll let Rob explain the liability issues that we could run into
Like switching it from traffic lights to,
by keeping traffic lights.
Oh.
Yeah, I talked to Jeremy Tallman, he goes, yep.
He loves a good traffic light
Yeah,
conversation.
and it's a very interesting thing. Now, I as I told the mayor, I did reach out and I had to leave a message.
She
I would,
called me.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
Okay.
she said she'd like to do a three-way conversation.
Good.
She just,
It'd be nice to have a piece of paper that says whatever it is that they're saying, or an email, or whatever it is, but, yeah, I've never heard of that, but it's nothing new for Jeremy Cobb, the city engineer for Finley. And, when the example he gave me was when the county wanted them to put up that traffic light out at 212 and 99, which is under appeal, he said, we can't put that up because Ohio ODOT says you don't need it. And then I guess when you put up a stoplight and you don't need it and stuff happens, then you can get in trouble.
Comes back on the person that said it was okay, so.
Which I don't understand that, but that's what it is. So I think we'll have that phone call and get a piece of paper. And taking them down is at the expense of the municipality.
Can you imagine how fast people are gonna?
That's our expense, yeah.
They're already flying past.
The amount of times that I've been at a stoplight and I've been passed by somebody going to work at a stoplight, I mean, I can count it on more than one hand.
that's what, first of all,
How long was the study?
I would have to see.
That's what we're gonna talk about.
ODOT has it.
They did.
It kind of reminds me of the same conversation, I think it was in the fall or the winter, that there was a traffic study done around town, and it
Oh,
was like.
that was
we didn't
the
really-
sheriff's
Yeah, we didn't
office
really
that did
find
that
out
one.
much. It just wasn't a great snapshot.
Yeah, that was more for the sheriff's department.
Right, but it's still,
Yeah.
you know, if you're not looking at a whole
Right.
picture, like 24 hours or.
Well, they were specific to all of our traffic lights, because
Their studies are pretty in-depth.
originally, through the grant, they really only had to do the ones on Main, but they agreed to, while they were studying, that they would do the one down by the library. Now, here's the other issue. We have Safe Routes to School. Safe Routes to School, they said you needed to continue that for 10 years, about 10 years. And I have documentation that we started ours in 2018. So the actual grant will be done in 27. And that was one of the messages Kylie said to me. She doesn't foresee that being a problem with ever having to pay any of that money back if we end up going that route. But Greg and I have talked, and we definitely feel that the one at the library and the one down on Todd Street on Main should be a four-way stop, not a two-way. This one out here at Liberty, you probably could have it on Liberty, a stop sign on each side, and then just one main stop on Main. But Greg and I've also talked about, it has to be those stop signs that have the flashers all the way around them. So, I kind of wanted to break that a little bit tonight. Rob and I will get more, because originally Greg and I were like, whatever. But we do not want to open up liability to the village.
I'm kind of surprised about that.
I kind of was
It's really
too.
unfortunate.
Is there a way to appeal the study, or no?
We'll find out.
Okay, just as curious.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I understand, the library one is just nice for school mornings, but I agree, that one does,
That one could be a four-way stop.
yeah, yeah.
That was kind of our first thing, that was okay.
Yeah.
but- And this one here is not, but
Right.
with the Safe Routes to School, I wasn't sure how that would play into
Mhm.
that, so.
That's the only thing I'm concerned, is all the kids that are on the
Yeah.
north side of town going across.
No.
Yeah,
Our
that's
cars
what I
do
said
not
when we
stop.
first met with them. And then he brought this warranted thing up, and I kind of, what does that mean? And then, well, you're exposing yourself to liability. If somebody knows the right thing and has an accident there, it comes back on us.
Yeah.
So at what
Yeah.
point did we
They
put the
bring it
lights
up.
up? Like, you know what I mean? How long ago did these lights go up and they were warranted then and now they're not?
I don't know who makes those rules.
We have to have more traffic now than we did before.
Yeah.
I was at the stop sign on Shady Acre, and a lead car for a wide load blew the stop sign there.
I would-
mean,
Yeah, to talk about that, I think that stop sign needs pushed back. Cause we see people blow it all the time, and when the trees, that tree's like full bloom, and we don't have a tree there anymore, right by the pole, it's possible to push that one back to where it's more visible.
Well, I know they don't stop in front of my house either.
They didn't stop down here at the Perry House, they just
Yeah.
blow right through them, yeah, so that's the thing. And
Well,
it's-
Deidre Knoll contacted me today, and the stop sign in front of your house, that tree has to be trimmed. I don't know if the guys did it or not.
Oh,
So.
so maybe that's part of the reason, I was like, oh, maybe they didn't see it. Granted, you can still see it, like,
So,
yeah.
But
They
she's
were coming
from
in
ODOT, she
from-
called me.
The other problem that I saw, which I talked to Mitch about, was, you know, I'm heading back west, and I come to the light, and I stop, and I look across the street, and there's a semi across the street. And then all of a sudden, this car decides, I'm gonna turn right here, so he pulls over to the parking lane and goes and turns right.
I've seen that numerous times.
So I followed him down, tracked him down, or tagged his license plate.
And he didn't do that, I'm sure.
Yeah, right? And it was a guy from Putnam County, regardless where he was or from, it's still a problem. And when someone stopped there, and someone decides to use that as a train lane, and some kid's walking across, and they're in the blind spot of it, somebody's gonna be in trouble.
I think no matter whether we have lights here or stop signs and, you know, Main Street's gonna be a speeding problem. The only time it's not is from this stoplight to that stoplight when this one's red.
When they're not synced, right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think there's any way to really eliminate. Yeah.
And I've gotten phone calls to make them sync. And I told them I didn't know how to do it.
Well,
But-
it's just not worth it.
Well, that's all it is, a drag strip.
Yeah, once you pass the second light, I mean, it's fair game and you're just.
Well, we wanted to at least let everyone here know that there could be an issue, and we're gonna do our best to figure out what to do, and Kylie did call me on Friday.
So that won't be done until 2027?
The grant will happen in 2027, and I doubt with Safe Routes to School that we can remove that light till right when the grant, but I've gotta do some checking on it. I mean,
And is Safe Routes to School a grant that we can reapply for?
yes, and I was given a heads up last week. I had a phone call from someone that there was supposedly more money in Safe Routes to School.
And if we were to get that again, would the lights be required and could we use that?
I don't know. And with the school possibility of building, when I got on council, I said that was the wrong place to have Safe Routes to School, because there's to me, that sidewalk was on the street. I would thought that they should move it back to that alley, that when you leave, you could start with the alley up here and you walk right into the parking lot at the school there, where the teachers park.
Church.
And then you could have it automated so that you could have cars after a certain time. You could have had a swing gate, but it was too late, and we were gonna have to pay our money back, and, okay. So, but we will work on that. Another item of new business that arrived this evening. Mayor, I've enjoyed my time on council. I will be moved out of the village limit as of 6/21/26. I will no longer be able to serve on the council. I've enjoyed my time and look forward to hearing about what the council continues to do to better the village. Sarah Pye.
You know what, Sarah, you're gonna have to stay. You don't need that new house. You don't need that new house.
How far out of the, like, we just keep moving?
That's what,
aside?
yeah. It's only about 3.5 miles.
Oh, that might take a while then,
Yeah.
slowly move that.
It's okay,
So,
Sarah, you'll find your way back.
Yeah. Didn't take you long.
We can pick one from different directions.
Yeah.
Yes. I did send out in an email, and then Haley printed off copies for all of you. I don't know, Beth, it's really your baby as a council president. Don't know if you want to do an executive. Don't know if you want to discuss it openly here, how you plan to do that.
Let's do executive, so.
For what, council replacement?
That's a point.
Can we do it executive or no?
I think if it looks like one,
Can we,
the appointment.
Review that.
I don't know if it's on here.
Sarah, you're gonna have your ear on the board.
No, I'm gonna run.
So you can.
can we hold that to the end?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Let's do that to the end, that way
Okay.
they can say, yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
Okay. Council reports. Mike, do you have anything?
I don't have anything right offhand.
And are we having, we have planning and zoning next week? Do we have anything?
I don't have anything on the list right offhand.
Do you have anything, Greg?
I don't have anything. I mean, nobody's contacted me.
Right. I mean, I think we can probably skip
Okay.
the month of June.
And you'll let the people know? Okay, perfect. So there'll be no planning.
And then the only, I forgot, the only other thing is, if anybody knows, so on that, we had one of our constituents on the committee resigned because his workload, he could no longer come and make it to the meetings, so it was nice he reached out to me and let me know. And so we need somebody from the village and the community to fill a seat.
Okay.
So on the planning and zoning. So if you know anybody, please let us know and we'll try to go from there, right?
Okay, thank you. Haley?
We talked, I was talking with you, Greg Saramore, and we haven't felt a need for Parks and Rec the last couple months. And another thing, I emailed both of you guys about that post at the park. Did you happen to see it?
I do.
No, no.
Okay. First off, I'm sorry. Brent's like, there's no reason why he couldn't fit through where he was at. And I can't put the other post back because the turf is now there. So if one of the guys want to put that other one back in the ground.
Yeah. Dave or Jack will.
Okay, okay. It's just sitting in the seal. I'm sure you saw it there, but.
Well, I had some marks when we were planting the tree down there, and they thought somebody else drove, and I was like, no, sorry guys, it was me.
Greg, did Carter tell you about Brent's truck? So, he was backing out from the stone area. First off, he moved the bleachers, so those need to move back too. But, he was backing out from like the pad area, and he's like turning, and then there was a crash. He hit the water fountain. No damage to the water fountain. We checked today. He was too mad to check yesterday. We really checked today, but his tail light's broken. It's all scratched up. And Carter went up to him. That water fountain did some damage, Brent. And Brent's like, yeah. But the funny part is, he almost hit it last week. It was his own fault.
He knew it was there.
But it
It's
is
free labor that you're
what's
getting.
really nice is to see the community coming together to work on a project.
Oh, yeah.
That
yeah.
doesn't happen like it used to, so
Yeah,
it's been
yeah.
fun to be back there at games and see that.
Seeing them all
happening.
back there. And when people are back there working, there's people will come up and offer. Like the K&L guy, he has kids at Macomb.
Oh.
And he went and got a bigger broom to help him with the concrete and came back and was helping because it was his last stop.
You
so
didn't
that was-
donate cement yet?
No.
No.
No, they didn't get any cheaper. so.
Oh, well, okay, keep working on that one, Haley.
Also, that water fountain back there. Speaking of the water fountain,
You need
but
a new one?
is it just the kids putting sand in it?
Yes. The kids keep putting sand in.
I wish we could see how often it was used and if it's even like necessary. Go use that spout thing by the dugout. Because that thing is just a mess.
But
And kids
Jared has caught them when he's been back there for T-ball, and then Dave Dillon caught a little one shoot
Oh.
What?
He was
You
mowing,
making
he's
mud
like,
pies?
I think, he's like, let's not do this.
Yeah, even
But
when the
I don't know
day
what
was
that's the new thing,
I wonder what it looks like inside that. Inside the water fountain.
Oh, don't drain very well.
Right, right.
I think I dealt with it when I was back there.
I tried to help it one day too, it just
Yeah.
got worse, I guess.
Are you putting more sand?
Absolutely.
Laura, do you have anything?
I do not. Oh, wait.
Thursday?
Yeah, just a quick commercial. This Thursday is Music on Main, 5 to 7. Hopefully the weather holds off, so any prayers, good vibes, rain dances. And then this Saturday is Farmers Market.
And the guy's the blues singer who's coming Thursday?
His name's Chris Dowyer. He performs a lot. He was actually at one of the farmers markets last year. He does like covers, blues,
Okay.
country, stuff, some original stuff. He's really talented. So.
Okay.
And all these doggies for
Oh,
food.
hot dogs.
Mhm.
Miss Sarah, your last official.
I should have came up with something, but I don't have it.
Wait for that.
Yeah, but, Beth?
Yeah, no, I know. I just have finance. Sarah, for Sarah.
I'm leaving.
Is there anything to discuss? No, I don't. So, I would just keep it open in case we did miss some things to
Okay.
discuss, so we'll just leave it open.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm just gonna cancel finance for now, so.
Pardon?
We'll just go ahead and
Cancel?
cancel finance?
Okay.
Okay, 'cause I know you put that in paper.
Okay, thank you. Legislative, we have a couple. And Kaylee, if you want to go ahead and read the first ordinance?
I will try. Ordinance O/2026-07, ordinance approving the residency of Patrol Officer Haley Wilkes outside the village of McCollum declared an emergency.
I'll make a motion to suspend the rules of, give ordinance 2026-07 its second and third reading.
One second.
We will call the roll in that case.
Mrs. Davis? Yes. Mr. Basic?
Yes.
Mrs. Phillips Baker?
Yes.
Mrs. Clyde?
Yes.
Mrs. Sharon?
Yes.
Moving on to the second and third reading of ordinance 2026-07.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 2026-07.
I'll second.
And then did you call the roll again? Okay, call the roll again, sorry.
Mrs. Davis? Yes. Mr. Basic?
Yes.
Mrs. Phillips Baker?
Yes.
Mrs. Clyde?
Yes.
Mrs. Sharon?
Yes.
Moving on to the first reading of ordinance O/2026-08. An ordinance authorizing the mayor for the village of McCollum to petition for the annexation into the village-owned property located outside of the village to W.A.
Witt.
231 South Park Drive, parcel number 4000000976660, and execute any necessary documents related to same and declares an emergency.
Hmm?
I mean, I want to make a comment on that.
Yeah.
So, local attorney Phil Rooney handles 99.9% of annexations for everybody and their brother. And with Dr. Nancy Dysinger,
She's interested.
and I think her property is 2 parcels, actually. I was looking at it today, I'm not sure.
We thought the
It
other.
goes right
back-
down the middle of the building, it looks like.
I think that's been annexed in, hasn't it?
There's like one piece in the back has been,
And
the
then
parcel up front
hers.
is not.
I think
And
it's just.
we'll figure that out.
Okay.
But if that's what wants to happen, that's good news for the village, and the village, as its own petition, can get the, what I call the Newell property in and all that. He's talking, charging $600 between Nancy and the village. $300 a piece to do it. It eliminates any issues of conflicts, and then when he does that, then I can handle all the rest that finishes it out for both parties. So that's what this ordinance is
And
for, sort of.
who would we go to then to attach that parcel to be a part of the park? Is that the auditor?
Well, if it comes into the village, it's where you want it to be. I don't know if I know what you're asking.
Well, I think the park line is to the
It
to the
is.
driveway that butts right up against that property.
I mean, it's
So
gonna be.
basically, we wanna move that over to include that portion
And
of the
being part of the
property.
Chloe Greiner Park.
Yeah,
I
into
might
the
have
park.
to see a picture, but it's gonna be all
Okay.
in village property.
Yes.
Right.
Period,
Okay,
and not subject to township or nothing.
okay.
Yes.
The other way to petition it was the way we don't want it
Okay.
to do that. Now, I can't imagine that the county commissioners would deny Nancy or the village
Okay.
those annexations, but they could. And that other way of doing it, they don't have a choice, but it leaves it in the village and the township. I don't think you want that,
No.
especially if we're gonna potentially build a building on it.
Is that an ordinance that you want passed quickly? Do you need it suspended?
Well, you asked the mayor, the quicker, sooner the better.
I would prefer only because we did get the capital budget. They had called me before and they wanted to know if that would be part of the park for the different bonding. Evidently, if it's a park, it goes to ODNR maybe, and different ones go to different bonding. So yes, please.
I'll make a motion to suspend rules for 2026-08.
Second. Who's gonna make all the motions?
I'm getting them out today, you good?
You'll be talking in your sleep tonight. You want to call the roll on that?
Mrs. Davis? Yes. Mr. Basic?
Yes.
Mrs. Fessmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Clyde?
Yes.
Mrs. Sherry?
Yes.
Moving on to the second and third reading of ordinance O 2026-08.
Make a motion to approve ordinance 2026-08.
I'll second.
There, I'm done. That's my last one.
Mrs. Davis?
Yes.
Mr. Basic?
Yes.
Mrs. Fessmaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Clyde?
Yes.
Mrs. Sherry?
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Do you have anything else that you wanted to share this evening? Okay. Greg, your report then is 14 through 16.
We already discussed number 1. Number 3, I did have a gentleman from Aflac contact me asking if employees of the village would like to sign up for supplemental things. I had him send me a flyer because he called me. He was supposed to come to a meeting and he didn't. But he sent me a flyer and I just stuck that flyer with Haley to give him the pay stubs so people can decide on that. Jump down to number 6. We kind of have a new method of notifying the property owners who aren't mowing. Chief Lund, she said she's driving around anyhow, so we're going to put notices on their doors, like the city of Findlay. Rob got us onto this, so in that notice on the door is the same as a letter, so if they don't do it within the 7 days, they can go. The community center, almost enclosed. I think it has the windows and the overhead door. On the inside, the abandoned insulation is in, the liner panel is in, all that they can do. They will be starting to build the kitchen and the bathroom areas on the inside. That's the next thing. The road is closed out there because of getting the sanitary and the water line, mostly the sanitary because that crosses 186 to the community center. That's supposed to be wrapped up by the end of the week. Then I have K&G coming in next week to run the gas line back to there, so all the utilities will be done. And they'll be starting the prepping for sidewalk and all that stuff. So it's moving along. I am happy to announce that we did receive the small government grant and loan from the OPWC. This is for almost $519,000. Half of that figure is grant money, and the other half is a 30-year, 0% loan. This project has already been designed. We will be putting it out to bid here in a couple weeks. It'll be on Bid Express. Hopefully we have good feedback on that. I did get asked, the dreaded tennis courts, you guys can't get away from it. You have two pictures in your, one's a color, might be a little better. These are the two options that were sent back to me. It's like north and south and east and west. The north and south, the way he has that on there, it must really tail off, and there's going to be a lot of fill involved with that. The east and west is not as much fill, but the thing between that is most courts are supposedly north and south because of the sun. There's not many courts east and west. So I was going to get everybody involved and put their 2 cents in.
When we do that parking lot, I asked Greg, I know we intend to make it bigger. If we do the bottom one, we would have a little bit more space with the north and south one there. You don't have as much.
I don't like how crowded north and south looks.
I see on the outset, I think the east-west, like, it's right there in the middle of everything.
It fits that space better than we.
I think the top one, I was with Haley with that, the top one, just because it gives you space over on the other side for anything else if you wanted to add.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like
We like the top one.
This one, it's like, the bottom one is, it's right in the middle,
And that's the one that's
you
not
wouldn't
a typical court, right?
correct.
Yeah.
But you said they're going to have more fill on the top one?
We'll have more fill involved with the top one.
Will it also
Substantial.
be longer to put our tile in for drainage too, right?
Yes.
Oh, the top one.
The engineer would like to see the bottom one, but he realizes it's not facing supposedly the correct way. You go to Lipstick, theirs is north and south too, I think. There's two back to back. They're beside each other.
Our current one's north and south.
Drive by there every day.
These ones.
I'm in agreement with the north and south as well.
The top one looks better, but if it's gonna cost too much, you've gotta do what you have to do, what you gotta do. Because we got the grant to cover that, right? But then we would have to come up with.
We would have to come up with additional for drainage and now fill.
Filter.
Can they move?
I think we run out, it gets bottlenecked.
It gets bottlenecked
We'll
in
get,
there.
if we move it to the west, it goes on to the railroad
Okay.
right away.
So if it's nice in the outfield, the field and trees.
Yeah, yeah.
So you could not fit north and south in the bottom, if you have around two times. I'm not good with that perception.
Well,
Well, we're adding the courts.
Is that a true north and
Yeah,
south?
right.
I don't know if that's a true north.
I don't
I'll
know.
say, because that looks to me like it's on an angle facing northeast and southwest.
and there's trees along there, isn't there?
Yeah, so there's,
Yeah, something.
I mean, could you not move it down farther where it was more towards the corner of this, of the
Barn.
the fence? For the
Moving
diamond?
to the east.
Oh.
Yeah.
To the west?
Well, it's positioned this way, so turn it and bring it down. So that's right there in line with the.
Oh, and make it a true north and south?
Yeah.
That's still going to be further for drainage, because
Yeah.
the drainage is on the other side of that barn, right? We have to take it clear across.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So they were thinking by turning it this way, you could get.
The drainage would be easier, the fill wouldn't be as bad.
Well, if that's the case, then why don't you just shove it all the way up close to the barn then?
We need to have to get rid of less trees.
That would be better.
Yeah.
I don't see.
Move
Are you
it.
fitting it this way or north and south?
Right.
So we would still
So
be
it-
east
Keep
and
it
west.
that way.
Here,
but
just move it up
closer
in
to the
here,
barn.
so it's in this
Yeah.
space, so it's.
Yeah, then you still have room to grow. or-
Right, it's not sitting right in the middle
Yeah,
of the
it's
whole
like-
block of.
Yeah, taking up the whole space that way.
Yeah. And then you're cutting down on your drainage,
We'll
you're.
cut down
Is there a reason they put it
Less trees
in the
in the
center
back.
like that? They just placed it.
Did
They
it
placed
fit?
it, there is the red line right there is an electric line that feeds that barn.
Oh,
We just
I got you.
Stay away from that.
I got you.
all right.
You're still not gonna
We
be.
should still be able to fit it.
That's
Yeah,
that's
we
a
don't know
primary?
I don't know what all the red is.
It feeds,
There's lots of electric.
Yeah.
it comes off of the panel by field 3.
Yeah.
Underground, and then it feeds the lights around that.
So that's really a secondary feed. But it's gotta
Yes.
at least be,
That was put in by our street guys in the years.
is
that
it in
they-
conduit?
I do not know.
Greg, what
Is
is,
it 4 feet deep?
I doubt it.
Greg, what's your
Which-
recommendation?
I mean, I like the bottom one, but if we can move it farther to the,
To the-
I don't see where
to
the,
west.
I don't know why the electrical would be a problem.
Yeah, can we move it further to the
I think it's
west?
because of the fence. What's that?
Can we move it further to the west?
Cause is it, or is it
Yes.
railroad? Okay, okay.
You might be able to straighten it out even a little bit more too.
I would say the bottom and move it one way or the other, that way you're not in the middle and you still have space if you wanna add a playground or at one point.
I mean, you could hug it towards the edge of the,
Towards the railroad?
of the line here where it has of the,
Yeah.
for the
that's what I'm saying,
electrical,
the
right?
hugging it, Yeah.
I would like to go out with
So you'd be more in this,
flags and look at it.
this area right
Right,
here.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So we'll do east and west, I'll move closer to the barn as close as I can.
If that's, you know,
If it's too sunny,
suffices.
Where
go another day.
Where my visor.
Well, you could put up,
A hat umbrella like they do in golf.
that's got that high fence, you can put up a sunblock on that fence.
And tennis visors for.
There's,
And I, and I went by some.
if we have somebody back here playing tennis, we'll
Yeah.
worry about that
Yeah.
too. That's the
Yeah.
other
If they're
problem.
practicing after school, the sun's gonna be
Yeah.
directly ahead.
Right.
And that was black fencing too, correct, almost that way?
Up front, we're gonna try
Do what?
black fence.
Black fencing's up front.
Up front, so I didn't know about this
I
one as
think we're
well.
gonna put
We-
that as an option, see how much it's gonna
How much
be.
it was.
What the bid would come in.
Okay, gotcha, okay.
Alright, I got a few more things I added, after I had this done. All tree service, came out. Probably gonna get rid of more things since we got the capital budget money. We're gonna have to move some more trees on the Newell property. In doing that, I was talking with him. I took him down to the brush pile, and he introduced me to a gentleman in Lima that has that resource. They make mulch, they must supply mulch for all the yards. And I think we can set something up with them. I reached out to him, I didn't get a phone call back, but they might take our brush pile for nothing. So that's a plus. That's-
$10,000
Yes, that's a big savings a year. Only thing is, we have to load it, and I think we could handle that for saving the amount of money that we will. So, working on that, hopefully that goes good. I did get asked, I was at a basketball thing on Saturday. I had the assistant fire chief ask me if the village would be okay with sponsoring a family night, basically a pool party. They would bring down the emergency vehicles, put them in the park, let the kids go through them, see the fire trucks, maybe curate interest, recruitment. I said I didn't think that would be an issue, but I just wanted to bring it to your guys' attention that if we would sponsor a pool party for that, that's a $200 value.
For like anybody, like any kids? or-
Anybody, it'd be open to the public,
Open public, yeah.
so.
So you could touch a truck and swim at this
That's
thing?
what I wrote down, touch truck, so it's basically touch a truck.
That's basically kind of what it is.
That's awesome.
That's a good idea, to get